Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. I don't like this. Okay, that's that. And then okay. So we opened the file with the loan number, right? So
Yeah.
this is the PDF or the Word document that I had forwarded to you. So now moving forward, we just want to make sure that the information is on there, but we're trying to have our one of the new VAs make sure they complete this section on all of the files. So that way, when it comes down to actually issuing the documents, you just have to make sure everything is inputted. But it's taking its time, so just bear with me.
Oh yeah.
So
I have another question. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, I have another question regarding the LE. Yesterday I asked Dia that the assigned LO for that file is Paul, and yeah, I was just wondering that every time we issue the LE or like LE or initial disclosure, it should be Peter. Right?
So this one, because of where we're submitting it, it is Peter. But
Mhm.
usually, if you would put the actual LO that's assigned to the file. So only because this one in particular, we had to submit it under Peter. That's why it is under Peter. Okay, so we got to the loan submission page. We want to make sure that this top part is completed. So again, this file was submitted under Peter's name, so the contact is going to be Peter, his email address. This portion is complete. This actually, I'm going to change it to Gia because Gia is the one. And then escrow information. Okay, and titles information. Okay, so this section right here, it skipped over. It went down to the bottom, but it's going to be this top portion right here. So it's going to be
Mhm.
locked on, the date that it was locked,
Mhm.
Friday for 30 days expiration.
Yeah.
This, we can find it on our lock confirmation. Do we have a lock confirmation?
Should I also put the expiration to, I guess, LE or worksheet fee section, because I guess there's also an expiration date also there. I don't
So
know if
it should
yeah.
automatically generate.
Mhm.
Let me just double check on something here. We didn't update this. Okay. I just want to make sure that it was locked for 30 days. Okay, MI type, because the LTV is under 80, we're just going to put no MI required. Okay, so showing expiration is 10/15. Okay, let me update this. Okay, so I'm gonna update it based on the lock confirmation. It was on the 12th, okay? And it was locked for 30 days. Again, MI
Mhm.
type, we're just
Mhm.
gonna put, because it's under 80, no MI required. Also, because this is a non-QM loan, it's a bank statement loan, there's no MI required as well. Even if this was over 80, because it's a non-QM program, no MI is required.
Okay.
Let me see.
What if it's, oh yeah, it's same with full doc, right? Full documents and PNL.
PNL would be considered a non-QM.
Mhm.
Um, So it would be no MI if it's a full doc. If this is under 80, no MI. If it's over 80, you would put the borrower paid MI. Doesn't have it. I'm going to update this as well. This was locked at 7%. 7%, okay. Okay, so now we have to check our agent list as well. It should be already updated because we completed the loan submission. So on the agent list, we want to make sure that the lender case number is our loan number, which is going to be this number here. Okay, lender case. Okay. All realtors information, and then our escrow and title. We're going to go to services, initial disclosures, select product, and then we're going to select the link. So in this case, Blackstar, and it's a fixed conventional. We're going to select product. Go back here to services, initial disclosures, request initial disclosures. And then we're going to put loan estimate. Put our email. Order new disclosures. And submit. Do you have any questions so far?
Oh yeah, that part I did not do that part because according to Gia that I'm not the one who will generate that part, I guess. Or I believe.
Yeah,
So what I only have to do is to check the step one and
everything up
step two, right?
until, yeah, everything up to
Mm-hmm.
this point.
Yeah. Because I tried yesterday the step three, but there is no information there. And yeah, the good thing there is Gia informed me that I'm not the one who will generate the lock LA.
While I have you on, while this is loading, also, if you can review the how to initial CD, we're going to work on the CD next for this file as well. So work on everything up until having to send it out, up until you get to the select product to send it out. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
So if you can review this and then work on the CD for on the point file, and then again, once you get to that part of selecting a product, just let us know you're done so we can review it and issue it
Yeah.
on our end.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're going to, I think it's view docs now. View docs, view and print. So it's gonna make sure, okay, we gotta change the date issued here. It is locked. Yes. I think that's something we need to add to our review on our loan estimate. Make sure you're issuing it the date of the locked. Um, Hello, Joanna?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. That's the wrong one. Okay. So under the when you go to loan estimate, we're going to change the date issued to the date of the lock expiration, which was 9/12, and then we're going to put the date that it expires. So this expires October 15th, and then we'll just put a time. So we're going to put PAST, and we can just put 5 p.m. as well.
Regarding the rate lock period, it will always be 30 days.
It depends. So sometimes they can lock it at 15 days. They can lock it at 22 days. Most
Um,
common ones I would say would be 15 or 30 days.
where can I see the information about rate lock period so that yeah.
It's going to be on the lock confirmation. So this lock confirmation, it tells us here the period 30 days. And then I would just go based off the numbers here, the dates that it got locked, and then this expiration date.
Mhm.
Okay. And then this
Okay.
actual first payment is incorrect. It should be November 1st.
So first,
So it was, I'm not sure why, but it was under January, but it was incorrect because we're trying to fund this in September. So our first date payment should be November 1st. Okay. So I'll see if I can add that step into here for the loan estimate as well before we hit the select product. If we can go to loan estimate on the left hand side, it'll bring us to this page. The date issue, you put the date it was locked. Make sure the first payment date is skipping 1 month. So this is September, October, November. And we're going to put this lock expires. So we're going to put it already had the date 30 days. We're going to put the expiration date, which was October 15th, and then the time 5 p.m. And then we'll do PDT like this one. Okay.
okay.
Mm. Okay, so now let's go back to services. Request. Okay, and we're going to redraw. Okay, because we already issued one. Now we're just going to redraw.
So who will receive the lock LE? Is it the borrower or the
The
lender?
borrower. The borrower
Mm.
is going to receive this. So the borrower has to acknowledge it. So I think previously I had explained to you the different stages of the steps of from submission to getting getting the underwriter to review it. We work on conditions. So between those steps, we have another timeline that we have to follow, which is what we call TRID. And then that's where this lock delete comes in. So in our next training, I'll go over the TRID documents or the TRID timeline. Um, so that way you know um, the different timelines on these as well. Okay,
Mhm.
so now let's open this. Okay, so why is it still showing?
So once it's locked, there's no way to change some information there, right? If there are,
You
yeah.
can
So
change it. So the reason it's locked is because we're locking the rate. So
mm,
now the bar is like it has this rate. There's no way for us to change it unless we do a COC and get approved.
okay.
So what this lock delete is just stating that the rate that the bar wants has been locked and secured for them.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure why this is still showing up as the date issued incorrectly if I updated that. Let me see. Let's change this date too, maybe. Date issue. Okay, let's save this again. Oops, wrong one. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Okay. I'm not sure why it's not. It's still showing the wrong issue date. So I'm gonna have to ask Gia. I'm gonna see if what I just did will issue it, but um, because it has the wrong issue date, we can't send it like that.
Mhm.
But do you have any questions apart from what I just showed you?
Oh yeah. I have another question, but it has nothing to do with the LE, but it also connected with a point file. Can you? Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I guess I am hearing the voice of Tia. Can you differentiate the, what do you call this? The soft and the
Which
hot credit report? Because I was just wondering what is soft credit report?
what is a what report?